Oh. Unsettling. I think I know what episode this is. I've heard tales of a very controversial Breaking Bad episode that involves a fly. Interesting shot there. Interesting transition as well. Again, the motif of like the bars. You see it in the shadows in the beginning of the episode when Walter was in his room. Ooh, hearing a bit of that melody again, but then immediately getting cut by Jesse. Some of these shot compositions, man, already in the beginning of the episode. Fascinating.
Chris, right.
Okay. What is up with these cuts, man? Because these are great.
15 hours starts now.
Love that shot.
Well, what about spillage?
Spillage.
Like on the cold beer.
Condensation?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I mean, at least Jesse's trying. Love the separation, man. That... Reminds me of the shot with Walter and Skyler.
Nothing.
Already some incredible shots in this episode already. Like, geez.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, that's why. It's Ryan Johnson. Okay, now I'm hype. Now I am hype. We've always had that moment. This is a problem. Because, obviously, contamination and all, right? You want it to be perfect. Oh, okay, it's gonna be those kinds of episodes. It's gonna be the episode where a fly is, or something is annoying the main character and it's just going to ruin everything. But oh, that is such a good shot. Don't hit the lights. Some of the choices that what some of the choices that they made in like what to focus on for some of these shots are interesting. Be careful, Walt. Be careful. Be careful. Ow? Did Bryan Cranston actually fell? Or was that a stunt double? But either way, incredible shot. That was iconic.
Wait, I mean, shouldn't we be wearing masks?
No, it's not that kind of contaminant.
So it's like not dangerous?
I want to see Jesse's reaction to this.
What the hell is that?
This is, I made it. A fly.
What do you mean?
A fly. A housefly.
Why is that such a big deal, Mr. White?
What'd it do?
It got into the lab and I'm trying to get it out, okay? Understand?
No. So you're chasing around a fly, and in your world, I'm the idiot.
This is great.
My head is not the problem, Jesse. The fly is the problem.
So, how much of this is actually really bad, or how much of this is just Walter blowing this out of proportion?
Any pollutant, no matter how small, could completely
I love Jesse's reaction here, like,
what?
wow, lost in his own world.
Okay, look, we're running late, so let's just get started, shall we? The sooner we do it, the sooner we're done. Have you not heard a word I said? No cooking until this fly is dealt with.
Then, how do we, wait, what?
I love hot dogs. And, see what I'm trying.
What are you doing?
That is great.
You can't order shit, Adolf, all right?
Whoa.
What is your problem?
Mr. White, I'm not a fly.
Jesse.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Why am I feeling tension over a fly? This is amazing.
Make it count.
Hey, no, I'm gonna...
Oh, Mr. White. Jesse's gonna fucking hit him so hard. I'm not gonna hit the fly though.
You like that? Huh? Hurts, huh?
You have proven your point, Jesse.
Oh, man. He's got some skills.
He's got some skills, yo. I love that.
All right, I understand that the fly is a serious thing now, all right? I'm on board. I'm just saying, maybe if we went and got some air, it would help us come up with a plan on how to catch it.
Great shot.
You sure? Last thing we need is to get locked out.
Yeah. Hey!
If you're not gonna help me, stay out of my way!
The fuck? All of this because of a single fly. I love how Jesse picks up like the hammers one by one and it progressively gets bigger and bigger, as if Jesse did not realize like the big one right at the very end. He's like, wait. You got it, Walter, come on. The timing.
Damn it.
Colors, though. Now we're really in hell.
Knock yourself out. It's a real one. Yeah, like yours was working.
Jesse actually got him.
Non-toxic glue strips.
Yeah, baby. It's got pheromones, all right? I got a butler. We hang them up all over the place. You won't be able to resist.
I sure hope we have enough.
All right, how is this going to backfire? Yo, Jesse. Jesse, this coffee tastes... Okay.
Back when it was my aunt's house. Back before she died of cancer.
Ah.
Got obsessive about stuff. Just got mad about stuff. But it turned out that the cancer had spread to her brain, and that was why. It metastasized. But it was good that that was when we decided to take her to the doctor.
That was such a good way to transition between the story between the opossum and then going to this. Jesse being fully honest. Opening up.
But afterward, I stopped at a bar.
Right. You talked to Jane's father.
I sit down, and this man, this stranger,
Yeah.
but he turns out to be
Okay, he's
Jane's
telling it.
father, Donald, Margolis.
He's telling it, alright.
Think of the odds of me going and sitting down that night in that bar next to that man.
I like that the show acknowledges that that is a very chance encounter.
How can that be random?
It's sitting in.
I should never have left home. Never gone to your house.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't.
Maybe things would have.
I'm just afraid that Walter's gonna slip up on the fact that he killed Jane.
She was singing a lullaby.
The lullaby that we heard.
Oh, if I had just lived right up to that moment. And not 1 second more.
You wouldn't have feel all of this guilt. Oh, he's crying. Love how the ladder kind of mask his tears there. Fly POV. Never thought I would see today.
Must be Thailand hot up there. That's why he likes it. Thailand's hot, right?
Great joke, Jesse. Great joke.
He's staying up there forever.
There's so many things that the Fly can represent in regards to like the themes of the show. Like Walter's self-destructive dream that he could never reach.
I'm sorry about Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, Walter, that's it. That's all you need to say. Don't feed Jesse any wrong
It's
ideas.
not your fault. No one's fault. Not even hers.
Ah, fuck.
Jesse, calm down.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Wow.
We need to cook.
Alright.
Ah, this scene. So many implications. You're gonna fall. Holy shit. Oh man, the implication of reaching out for the dream and Jesse being the one who is able to achieve that dream while Walter is the one who couldn't only reach the dream but couldn't see Jesse reach that dream. And of course the slumber or sleep, which can also mean death.
I didn't take a shit.
Well, we know that's kind of a lie.
I'm just saying that I won't be able to protect you.
Who's asking you to?
Ooh. Back to bed. Oh my god. Okay, even I am a bit annoyed. I hate that sound. I hate that sound. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Honestly, one of my favorite episodes of Breaking Bad. Like, no joke, this episode was insanity. From the many creative shots and cinematography to Walter and Jesse's ever-growing relationship, the direction of the episode itself, and even the thematic relevance of The Fly and what it represents. Like, this episode it's the main package. It has everything that I want from a Breaking Bad episode and more. And the fact that they are able to do this with only Jesse and Walter as the main characters throughout this entire episode. Like, we don't really see any other characters aside from like background characters, but that's pretty much it. Having the lab as this main setting throughout this entire episode, and we rarely leave that area. Like most of this episode, we are stuck down here with this fly, and it is such an engaging episode at that. I think another word that I can use to describe this episode would be experimental. This isn't your typical Breaking Bad episode, nor is it your typical episode in general, and yet there's so many interesting and creative decisions within this episode, the direction itself from Rian Johnson, that just made this episode, in my opinion, an all-timer. This, once again, is one of my favorite episodes of Breaking Bad for many different reasons. Immediately going to talk about the fly and what it represents, what it symbolizes. From my interpretation, my own opinion is that the fly can easily represent Walter's dream and ambition, and how it is destructive, especially in the way Walter is trying to pursue it, the way Walter tries to capture it. Like, he wants to capture that dream, he wants to capture that ideal world, reality, whatever you want to call it, and yet every time he tries to do so, it always flies away. Walter always fails. He is always so close to his dream, his goals, his ambitions, and yet he could never really achieve it. And the only person who can or could in this episode was actually Jesse. I think it can also kind of describe Walter's own personality in terms of like making things that are simple far more complex than it needs to be, just because Walter wants to satisfy his own ego and ambition, to the point of even dragging somebody else down to his level, in this case Jesse. Like, Jesse has nothing to do with the fly, but Walter insists that Jesse needs to help him. Like, Jesse, come down here, get this fly, right? And every time Walter tries to get it, he always hurts himself. But does Walter care? I'm gonna say no, because Walter keeps pushing himself. He keeps doing it. He doesn't care if he fell down like a floor or two. He doesn't care if he got hit. He doesn't care if he got injured. He's still going to push on. He's still going to keep trying to capture that fly. And I think it's very telling the way the show, or in this case this episode, kind of says it all. He's never gonna get it. He's always going to hurt himself. And he will. Always will. And I find it beautiful that Jesse was the one who's able to catch the fly, to kill it. And I absolutely love the shot of Jesse standing atop the ladder while Walter is the one down below holding it for dear life, dying, quote unquote, right? Trying to, almost falling asleep. Also because of Jesse. And I just find that to be fascinating and interesting. Like, if we are putting the fly as a symbol of Walter's own personal dreams and ambition, and the fact that, one, Jesse kills it, and two, Jesse is also not letting Walter get that victory. Like, Jesse's action of, I'm assuming, putting sleeping pills, I don't actually know like what pills those are, but obviously those pills, its effect on Walter is that Walter became very sleepy, so I'm just going to assume sleeping pills. But the fact that Jesse put those sleeping pills on Walter, just and here's the thing though, like Jesse putting the pills on Walter's coffee was simply because Jesse does not want to see Walter suffer anymore. Jesse wants to see Walter rest in peace, not in the dying death way, but more so like literally, please Walter, rest, go to sleep. How many days has it been since you've slept? Please, Walter, take a nap. And by doing so, Jesse gets the victory. Jesse gets the achievement that Walter never had, that Walter never could. So I am here sitting trying to think if that is major foreshadowing for what is to come. Because again, like, I've been, since season 1, I've been dead on the idea that Walter is not going to get a happy ending, right? Out of the two main characters, I feel like Jesse deserve a happy ending, considering Jesse kind of got roped into all of this, while Walter, having done a lot of terrible things, I feel like he needs to get the consequences, right? He needs to atone for his sins, if you will. So is this it? Is this actual foreshadowing? Or am I reaching too far for it? Like, it's not that hard to arrive at that point, is it not? Like, it's almost scary at this point. And again, it's not like I want Walter to fail. It's more so that I want Walter to face his consequences for what he has done. Going back a bit, the entire scene of Jesse and Walter just sitting and talking, discussing stories about their past. Jesse talking about like the opossum story first, but then it transitions into him opening up about his aunt. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. This is great character development for both of these characters, because the best parts of Breaking Bad, especially in regards to like Jesse and Walter, are times when they are stuck together and there's no way out. Reminiscing back to season 2 with the episode where they are stuck with the RV in the desert, this is like that, but in my opinion, just slightly better, mostly due to how more open these two characters are towards each other. Because obviously Jesse started the story of the opossum trying to correlate that to like the fly that is currently plaguing the laboratory, right? But then afterwards, because the opossum story is tied deeply with his aunt, he then transitions into the story of his aunt and the fact that his aunt and her behavior is kind of due to brain cancer and such, which it happens. For those who don't know, my grandfather just passed away like a month ago. Sure enough, brain cancer was the cause, but it really does change a person a lot. So I can only imagine what Jesse's aunt kind of behaved during that entire moment of their life. But the talk of cancer and life and death again smoothly transitions to Walter also contemplating about himself, about his original plan of like, yeah, I wanted to get out of this mess when everything is happy, and now I'm living in the consequences. The consequences haven't fully reached Walter, in my opinion. Like, I still think that Walter needs like actual punishment for what he has done, but at least Walter is also kind of like understanding, like, yeah, I'm currently living in hell right now. Like, everything that I thought I was never going to live on, I'm currently living on. Now everybody hates me. Now everybody doesn't want me. Now my wife knows my secret, and now we are already divorced. Now things are just getting out of control. Now I am more and more deeper into this meth business and such. And I really appreciate that Walter actually has the time to reflect on a lot of these things. And then Walter kind of continues on with the story of him meeting Jane's father, and I was like, ooh, Walter, I know you're kind of being, I know Jesse kind of spiked your coffee here, but I'm just like really worried that Walter is going to blurt out words that he shouldn't have. But luckily, is it luckily or not? I don't know, but I guess luckily for their relationship right now between Walter and Jesse, he didn't, because if he did, then that's a whole heap of trouble. But I think when Walter said that he was sorry about Jane, I think that was very sincere. Like, it is something that Walter understands. Not understand. It's an event in Walter's life that forever changed himself. It is a moment of pure evil, in my opinion, and a moment where Walter's drive and his rationale were completely thrown off the window in favor of something that is far more personal to him than to everybody else. And him saying sorry to Jesse, while I will say it is cowardly not to fully tell the truth, but we're talking about his own emotions here, and his emotions do not lie. He genuinely feels sorry for Jesse. he cannot say it, and that is his punishment. So he's going to live out for the remainder of his life knowing what he does without telling somebody. And that is very guilty. Like if you ever had that moment, and I'm sure some of us, probably did something that we don't like, and we can't really say it to other people, but not to this caliber. Hopefully not to this degree, right? Usually something far more mundane, something far more normal, if you will, but psychologically speaking, what can it do to a man, especially to Walter in this situation? So I just find the moment where Walter actually, forgives, saying sorry to Jesse, I do feel like, again, it actually comes from the heart, but there is still some restraint to Walter. So on one hand, I like that he apologizes to Jesse, but on the other hand, fuck you, Walter, for not actually telling the truth. But that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and my review for this episode of Breaking Bad. If you do, hit the like, subscribe, share the video. Early access and full uncut reactions are all available in the description below. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Peace.